What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm back with another Kadena update. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
So Kadena is currently trading at a price point of $1.30. Their market cap is 351 million, which ranks 229th among all cryptocurrencies. And this right here is not ideal to see. Kadena was ranked in the top 200, but it's broken right back out of it. And then their circulating supply is 270 million out of a max supply of 1 billion, which is about 27% in circulation. And as usual, if you guys are looking to buy the dip on Kadena, I recommend using Binance, Gate.io, or KuCoin. I think those are the three easiest centralized exchanges to use. Now, I do also want to show you one article in the Kadena news section, and it's this one 18 days ago. Kadena price prediction for 2024, 2025, 2026 through 2030. Is Kadena a promising investment for 2024? Now, if we scroll down in the article, we find the Kadena price prediction. And for 2024, they have a potential low of $2.44 and a potential high of $4.70. And then for 2025, they have a potential low of $4.06 and a potential high of $7.74. Now, honestly, these are not terrible gains, but I think a lot of people would be very disappointed. But let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think Kadena will be by the end of 2024? But now we'll take a look at the Kadena X account, which has just over 300k followers. And they just pinned a new tweet on April 3rd, announcing the development of Kadena Cabinet. This is your chance to have a seat at the decision-making table. Bond KDA to earn yield. Influence strategic direction through polling. Shape the future of new Kadena with us. So for any of you guys that are hardcore Kadena truthers, this might be something to look into. And then they posted on April 7th. How many times have you finished a game and said goodbye to all the skins, maps, and customized assets you worked so hard for? Unlike traditional gaming, you walk away from Kadcars with ownership of your assets, and that's what sets Web3 gaming apart. And I've actually never disagreed with this at all, and I think it's a very interesting concept. You have to understand, so many people spend hours and hours and hours playing a game, but then they never get to use those assets again once they're done playing the game. So if Web3 gaming could change that, that could be huge for the entire gaming industry. And obviously, because Kadena is associated with that, they could benefit greatly. And then lastly, what they posted on April 6th. We are trying to increase the sophistication and options users actually have when it comes to price feeds. Beyond the Block episode 5 drops Thursday, April 11th. And I want to show you this clip.
I think we're trying to increase the sophistication and the options users actually have when it comes to price feeds.
Now, again, I understand a lot of you guys are just looking at Kadena purely from an investment standpoint, so you don't probably care. But if you guys are interested in what is actually going on with Kadena, I recommend watching these episodes. But now we'll take a look at some macro news that could affect Kadena's price action, even though it's not directly correlated to Kadena. So this is Watcher Guru's X account. And they just posted 2 hours ago. Fidelity's spot Bitcoin ETF now holds over 10 billion worth of BTC. And it's Blackrock's Bitcoin spot ETF that's been getting all of the hype because it's the fastest growing ETF in history. But statistics like these just go to show how popular cryptocurrency is right now, especially Bitcoin. And then yesterday they posted Bitcoin reached 72,000 and Ethereum reached 3,600. And this was very good to see at the time, but Bitcoin has since gotten rejected and is trading at 70,300 right now. And then on April 7th, Ripple CEO predicts the crypto market will double to 5 trillion by the end of 2024. And if this actually happened, that would be enormous. Now, do I think it will happen? Probably not. But I will say this, if something like this were to actually happen, I think a large portion of this would come from AI, because that is the narrative that has so much hype right now. And if you look at the market cap of high-end AI companies, there is so much potential for growth within crypto. And then lastly, they posted about 3 days ago that there are 2 weeks and 2,000 blocks remaining until the Bitcoin halving. So just understand, this is right around the corner. But while we're on X, you guys should come over and give your boy a follow at Crypto Now or Never. I post on here pretty much every single day, so there's some information that you guys aren't going to want to miss out on. And then I do also want to take a moment to talk about my private Discord through Patreon. So at the current moment, I have 3 different tiers, but there are many benefits to joining my Discord. For example, this is going to give you guys closer access to me, and you guys are going to be able to track the cryptos that I'm personally buying, selling, considering buying, and even the cryptos that I currently hold. And a lot of the cryptos that we are trading in here are microcap gems, less than 10 million in market cap. They're the kind of cryptos that could absolutely explode this bull run. And the awesome thing is, it's not just me calling out these cryptos. My community is also constantly calling out opportunities that they are seeing in the markets. For example, my boy Chop called out Apple, which made 681% in 2 weeks. Manchester called out Mind AI at a $1.9 million market cap, and it made 1,642% in 5 days. Those are life-changing gains. But we have been making thousands and thousands of percent gains during this initial pump. One of my biggest calls personally was GraphLink Protocol, which made over a 40x. So if this sounds sounds like something you guys might be interested in, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage, and it's also in the description of the video. I would love to have you guys in here. We're building an amazing community. But now for the final part of this video, I'll get into some technical analysis. So this is Kadena on the daily time frame. And I'm going to be honest, the number one thing that I'm seeing right now I don't like at all. And that is that price action actually got a bounce, but then it got rejected off of the 21-day moving average, which shows that this is a very strong resistance level. And that is actually the exact thing that I warned about in my last Kadena video. I said be very careful if this falling wedge breaks out that we get rejected off of the 21-day. Now you could actually argue that Kadena is still trading in a falling wedge and it actually got rejected off of this trend line. And falling wedges break up 68% of the time, and this falling wedge in particular would have a measure move to about $2.09. Now, is this guaranteed to play out? No, it's not, but it's something to keep your eyes on. But as I've said in my last several Kadena videos, I will not personally be bullish on Kadena until we get back above the 21-day and the 50-day. As long as we are trading beneath these moving averages, I will remain bearish. But now we'll take a look at Bitcoin as it's correlated to most altcoins. And Bitcoin has actually been doing pretty much exactly what I've been saying for like the last 2.5 weeks. And that is trading sideways. Because I initially called Bitcoin breaking out of this bull flag and we got back above the 21-day moving average. But then I said all of these candles have tweezer tops, which shows that this is a very strong resistance level. So we're basically sandwiched between a resistance and a support level. So based on that, I wouldn't be surprised if we just trade sideways for a little while. And another big reason for that is because if you look at the weekly time frame on Bitcoin, I've been stressing this for a long time, but price action is trading way above all of the moving averages. And if you go back in Bitcoin's history, we always come back and retest these levels. So I said there's a pretty good chance that we retrace a little bit, or we at least trade sideways and we wait for these moving averages to catch up a little bit. And then there's a potential scenario where Bitcoin bounces off of the 21-day moving average as a support level and we get another super explosive move upward, which again is obviously not guaranteed, but it could happen. But also I just want you to understand that this bull run could be completely different than any bull run we have ever seen. And the reason for that is because of the Bitcoin spot ETFs. There has quite literally never been this much hype around cryptocurrency. Obviously retail was pretty heavily involved during 2021, but institutionally there hasn't ever been this much hype. So as I say in every single one of my videos, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So just understand, crypto is still an extremely volatile asset class. Anything can happen. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, do you guys think Kadena will ever reach its all-time high again? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.